Hello everyone. It's been a minute. Here, sitting underneath the shade tree, eat some sunflower seeds. I ain't trying to spit no bars either. But it's been on my mind to say this. Sometimes life brings us curveballs. Sometimes life brings us curveballs. You got to continue to do your best. You got to continue to be you. That's my hair. Don't change nothing. But that's not also true or always true. Sometimes things happen in your life that you don't even expect to happen. I am a 56. But anyhow, no, I don't. I'm 57. Proud to say it. Grandmother of 5 beautiful babies. They're my grandchildren. All adults. And they all are in their 30s. You want to know why I'm saying all this? I'm about to share my live. I'm reconnecting. I shared when curveballs are thrown and lemons are squeezed. Okay, what does that mean? When curveballs are thrown, that throws you off track. When lemons are squeezed, that means you need to make some lemonade and it's sour. Bittersweet. Did I say? I should be living my life. I should be on somebody's beach, island, sipping on whatever I choose. I don't smoke. I'm on a weight loss journey. And when I look at myself, even looking at myself now, I'm proud of myself. My face done slender down. My skin is pure. It might seem like I'm together. I am. I'm put together well of these other people, younger people, and I am proud of myself. Does that make me perfect? I ain't trying to be perfect. I don't want to be perfect. Eat some sunflower seeds. I don't want to be perfect. I want to be okay, happy, feel loved, be loved, in love, and I love somebody to love me. I ain't put my business out there. I put stuff on a profile, post, story. That does not mean I'm going through anything. I'm talking about life. Just like my sister, she put so much stuff, people think she's going through something. She might be, she might not be. But she states she's not going through nothing. Sometimes people put things out there, people are nosy, okay? And not only nosy, people put things out there because people like to talk. People put things out there because oftentimes a lot of people is going through something. It don't mean you per se. I'm not going through nothing. But I am raising a 10-year-old beautiful child, which is my granddaughter. She's my oldest son, child, because he's the only son I have. I have 3 daughters. And am I rather have her in my life and home than something else go wrong? I'm not being on here trying to be messy either. Disclaimer. I'm saying things happen in folks' life where they need to fix themselves and get themselves together. And if someone takes this offensive by looking at my videos, that means you need to check yourself, right? Say it. I done been on somebody's couch. I done sit down. I done cried. All the things I said I wasn't gonna never do again. Sometime in life you have to keep pushing forward. You see so many people on these platforms talking about their relationships and what they're going through, and which is cool. Because you know what that is? Venting, ranting. Some people be lying. Some people be desperate, telling the truth. And if I didn't say it, some people just want attention. Some people are attention seeker. Now this is what I have a problem with. My dad lives in Kansas. That's not where I'm at. I'm not gonna tell nobody where I live at unless I decide to. My mom is in heaven. She's up there, okay? I have 3 sisters and a brother. He's in heaven too, okay? And all this, my father don't tell me what to do, but he can tell me how to do things. I can take his opinion and his advice towards things. You know what I'm saying? It's up to me. If I'm gonna bring it to him, why would you say it ain't his business, but you brought it to him, okay? So I'm saying this to say, I hate for a person to tell me, oh my goodness, you looking for your child? Oh, so it's up. No, I didn't. Yeah. Sorry about that. This man's looking for his baby. She with an adult, but he just looking for her. Let me say it like that. Ain't no emerald lake. Unless it could be, I don't know, but I ain't gonna put it out there like that. I asked the question because I saw him. I didn't see the child though. So I heard that. Why is people worried about me? Why is there people, yes, I'm saying me, looking in my story, because I'm out there, but in nobody's business, life, or whatever. I can care who's with who, or whatever, but I can't, and they're doing it. I'm not a copycatter, but you're a liar, and you're doing it. It's like, I don't have people tell me, men, because I ain't gay. Nobody. I don't talk to no one on social media. Wow. We're too grown out here in these streets. I'm sitting over here sharing something, right? If I didn't want nobody to know what I was talking about, I wouldn't have got on here and said it. Think about it. I'm not like all in putting my life out there. I'm talking about things that people do and what people had experienced. That's not me going to say, oh, okay, today I'm just using an example. I got up this morning, brushed my teeth and all this, that, and the other, and what I cooked, and how much I done stirred it and everything. No. You think you can confide in people anymore? Slim is real slim, right? Then you sit back and observe in front of your face. One minute they saying, hey baby, on yours, you the love of my life. Then they on someone else's, ooh, I sure wish I was there with you. These are topics. These are things that's happening. And I'm saying it again. You see, men and women, women and men. And let alone kids, right? I stay in my lane. Just like I'm sitting out here, you see how I am so calm? I don't even know where my tears is anymore. And I say that to say, I'm 57. I keep stressing that because I'm proud to say it. I got a lot of damn sense. Probably at one point in time, I probably didn't. And I shared this with, who was I talking to? Oh, this one lady. I know who it is, but I'm not going to put her name on there. I said, you know what? We go through things. Things happen to us, but we allow it. We allow it. I want to be happy. I want to be at peace. I don't want my heart to be broken. I don't want my heart to ache. I don't want to feel like, why me all the time? I'm not doing that no more. When that door closes, keep it closed. But you can find people that done been in relationships can get back together, because I know someone at this moment that's doing that. And it does not mean that they're going to stay together. It just means they're willing to give it another try. Ain't nobody perfect. And also, I cannot stand for a chauvinistic person to make it seem like they ain't did nothing to you and they sit up there in their spirit. That's sad. That's sad. But they want to accuse you, point everything on you. Just leave a person alone. Laying in the bed with you. And you don't know nothing about it, period. Okay? You ain't even assuming. It happened to me. I was married to somebody like that. And it happened another time. Who thinks that when your husband or wife go out the door, who thinks to go follow them? Who thinks to call them every 5 seconds? Who think that they're leaving that house to go to work, apparently, but they're not at work? They're cheating or they're lying. They have another life. They have kids. They have another woman. They get ready to move out your house and all this, that, and the third. This is reality. And I'm seeing it so often on these platforms. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I don't see it on Instagram for real. But I see it on YouTube a lot. I have this to say. Just like a psychiatrist or a therapist or psychologist or counselor, I can be that. Oftentimes, those people done sat down on the couch too. You got pastors and ministers and preachers and rabbis or whatever title they use. They don't talk to people. That does not mean that there's something wrong with you per se. That's you trying to see what you know, like come up with an idea of what you might be doing, but that don't mean you're crazy, right? Sometimes it's self-evaluation, self-care, self-love, soul searching. That's why my mom always say, let your bed get cold. People don't know what I mean when I say that. That does not mean you sleeping with someone. That means if you're not healed from one trauma or one situation, why would you hop into another one? Especially if that person could be a decent person and you see the attributes of them being the person that you probably want, but you jacked up. Me personally, I'm not ashamed to say it. Been married twice, divorced twice. My kid's father's in heaven. The other man, I'm not going to even put him out there because I'm not going to say that. I literally can say I've probably been single since 2005, even though, yeah, in relationships. That don't mean you when you married or in a relationship, that does not mean you in a relationship. That's you putting up. That's you accepting the fact or wanting acceptance so you don't want to leave because you're comfortable with one individual. Get out, run fast. Because what that does is it scars you mentally. And so I'm saying this for me personally. Yes, I've been through it. But when my Mr. Right is right, I'm not going to bring in no past trauma. I am healed from that. I'm so healed to the point of something I just experienced. The old me would have lingered in it. The old me would have wanted the why. Sometimes you don't get an answer. Sometimes you do not get the answer. Sometimes people do things, they're sick. It's a sickness. Just like gambling, overeating, or whatever. If a person constantly do the same thing over and over and over again, that's a problem. But It don't have to be a problem if you're not involved in no one. If you're in an open relationship, that's what it is, open. But if you're in a committed relationship, supposedly, but don't want to be, don't. Should no one come in no one's life and be selfish if you don't want that person? Basically, I'm saying this. If I'm faithful and you're not, let me know you don't want to be with me. But see, I'm too transparent, I'm too down to earth and too honest. I don't give a damn. Yes, I will say what I've been through. I tell you what I've done, and I show you. But see, I have proof on a lot of things that done happened to me. Here we go. What they call them, receipts. I'm going to say this. A lot of people know Facebook, notifications, mutual friends, all that, right? They opening up that door. I don't care. You comment down below, subscribe to my channel. You can say what I'm saying and answer the question. Have you or do you see someone else that might be a mutual friend or someone that's a friend of yours, but they're not a friend of yours? Again, have you or do you see a mutual friend of yours? It's a friend of yours, but a mutual friend of theirs, but they're not a friend of yours. I see it all the time. I could screenshot and show it. But you know what? Call a liar. I seen this one guy that I talked to. Me and him friends. I see his mutual friends. But I'm going to look for it. How am I going to look for someone that I can't even see your friends list? I can't even see your wall. I can't see nothing. But I'm out there rambling. You need to go get help. Seriously. But they can get on these other females. I've had this happen. What's up, daddy? What's up, baby? But they'll tell you they don't act like that or talk like that. People had their picks. This is what I'm saying. And you're not the pick, okay? But you know what I say about that? You're selfish. If I'm not the person that you want and I'm not the pick, bye. And I ain't talking about bye, Felicia. Bye. I got a problem? I probably did at one point in time. My ex-husband, I put his name on here, disclaimer, I'm not saying no name. We was, I would say almost, how do you want to say it? Like a business partner type of relationship, husband and wife. He wasn't selfish. He was the type of person to go buy me something, bring it home, give me money. If he made $2,000, and it's funny, it's a little inside joke, but it's true. If he made $2,001, he'll give me 1,000. He'll keep the 1,001. Okay, so that's 2,001. He give me 1,000. He keeps 1,001. That's okay. I'm keeping this dollar. But what he messed up at was what I said earlier. No, he didn't make me feel like I was crazy, but it could kind of drive you crazy because, again, that was the younger version of me. Why? I'm in my 30s, okay? Why? Not in my 50s. I'm in my 30s, and I'm like, what is he doing this to me? I'm like, just coming to a whole new state. And this is the second time. Fell head over heels in love with me. Men, not me. Oh my goodness. I wish my sisters that was on here, and if y'all get on here, comment. I'm not bragging. I was small, I was slender, I had it going on, I was single. I'm so serious, and I should have stayed there. I worked 2 jobs, credit union bank account, and I gave that up. When I say gave it up, I got into a committed relationship. I should have left my freedom open. Okay? A person introduced themselves to your mom and dad like the old school way, but I'm a grown woman, but still, respect. Had my mama even saying, I don't think he would ever cheat on you. My mama. Whole family liked him. Oh, my kid's father, everybody loved him, but he ain't in this because he wasn't that person. He never did this to me. I'm talking about the second. Everybody liked him too. Both of them. I think with me, lifestyle ain't no excuse. I'm telling it like a T.I. is. T is, right? My first marriage, good lifestyle, security. Second marriage, good lifestyle, security. And me and my kid's father at the time was co-parenting. He had them, I had them. We did the child support even. However, if they was with me, he paid. If they was with him, he paid. I ain't bringing that up because we did not have a problem in that. You okay, Naraya? Okay. And so, my granddaughter. So, I honestly, not no gold digger, because I had my own job. I was a certified nurse's assistant and a personal care aide. I worked 12-hour shifts. I worked Monday through Friday from 7 to 12 in an assisted living facility. Then after that, around 2, I would go clean homes Monday through Friday, okay? And on Saturdays, some Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, I would work 12 hours, 7 in the morning to 7 at night. When I did pay child support, I had it garnished. I don't care how hard is it. Why do people have the need to feel like these are your children? Have it taken out of your check. That way you ain't got to go about, missing payments and stuff. This is how I did it. My kid's father too. So anyhow, fast forward. I was comfortable with the lifestyle. He bought me stuff. He gave me cars. Then later on, towards the end of it, it's almost like hush hush thing, make me feel good. Like, oh, he loves me. And some women, not me though, want a man that has another woman, or, oh, he's my husband. He's just talking to you. No, I wasn't that person. I cold turkey walked away from all of that. I sold things. We had a house. I sold things, kept some. I didn't keep no same bed. I didn't keep no same place. Sold, gave it away, junked, threw it away. He had a choice. All his things was taken out. I wasn't that messy of a woman to throw his things out, even though the judge told me I could have. Straight up, no lie. I had my daughter, or asked my daughter. I didn't have her do nothing. I asked her and her husband now, could they take all his things? And I had a Jeep Cherokee, put it in the back of the Jeep. And I paid for storage, which was public storage. When I got to court, he talked first. I did not interrupt. I don't watch too much court TV, okay? Even if he was lying, I'm going to still let him talk because I'm going to have my chance. This is what people got to realize. Listen, don't you go down that far, please. Don't go back down that far. Come this way. So, are you okay? Okay. You sure? I'm talking to my granddaughter. This is life. So, I multitask. I'm watching. I'm right here. Okay. So, almost got sidetracked. I got caught up into that. Cold turkey, left it alone. I'm getting back on track now. Gave it all up. My oldest daughter said, Mom, I got you. It was me, her her husband, and my baby girl at the time. She had just graduated high school that year, and she graduated early because she was just 17. But she graduated high school. My oldest daughter graduated, like I said, living with me. She graduated high school. She just had to go half a year. That shows you the character of my children, right? How could you let your child down by saying something like that? My baby had my back. Just go down, cause I don't want you jumping. You already done hurt hands, baby. And if you do, watch being so close to the edge. I'm talking to my granddaughter. Watch being so close to the edge. Just get in the pool, cause there's another child out there, baby. Okay, life. Okay. So she said that. How am I gonna let my daughter down? She's trying to help me, but I ended up letting her down in 2014. 2010, we moved. We stayed together 11, 12, 13, 14 years. I mean, 2014, we was together for 4 years. We lived together, and then she moved out, and then moved back in, and we ended up moving to Florida, and I broke her heart. I know I did. I was so broken. My mom passed away 2014, 10 days before my birthday. We laid her to rest the day after. And now I'm hearing that her brother passed away the same day, but we heard at first the next day, okay? So all this going on, why is people so selfish to think just because your heart might be like darn concrete? I'm a woman. This is my mom that passed away, and I'm supposed to be happy. I'm supposed to be in my right frame of mind. I went to the doctor, and when I went to the doctor, I broke down. I cried. And he said these words to me. Oh my goodness, what happened? My doctor did. And when I explained it to him, he had so much compassion. No lie, no fake. I was blessed having two good doctors where I reside at because they listened. They wasn't too good and too quick to take a pad and write a prescription. They listened. He said, I tell you what, I said, and my daughter's about to leave and she supports me, blah, 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 blah. She helps me. She does my hair, and she knows when I get overwhelmed, I can shut down and all these things. He wrote a note, a letter, notarized with his signature professionally for me to give to my office to send to the corporate office so I can break my lease. Now, mind you, my lease was up in September of 2014, I want to say. We left April the 29th, 2014. So that's still May, June, July, August, September. 5 to 6 months, give and take. So I just had to pay $1,500 because it would have been more. Just $1,500. Well, we left on the 29th of April. My daughter had everything. She had her car sent there. We got it the same day we got there. We flew. Her car got delivered to the place where we got. She had everything. We even had a hotel to where the shuttle from the airport took us to the hotel in front. And come to find out, the hotel didn't let locals stay there. They let people from different parts of the world. We didn't have to pay. She had paid for the room for 30 days. I think we had to end up paying an extra week because we went over there. I had housing. I had a transfer, Section 8 that is. She was on the lease, her husband now, and my granddaughter and me. There was 4 of us. We did not pussyfoot around. We found a place, I think that same week or the following week, because we ended up having to go back. I think it was that following week because we got there on a Thursday. The place had just had their orientation, so we had to wait till Monday. I got a good memory, okay? So that had to have been May. Okay, so 29 April 30th. So that was Friday. First, second, third. On my granddaughter's birthday, my baby granddaughter. We all went 3 ways in. Even my daughter, her husband, all three of us. She paid, he paid, I paid on deposit and all that stuff. I was so discombobulated in my thinking, lost, hurt. I'm not gonna say confused. I was lost. I didn't have my mom. Picture talking to your mom every day, more than once and twice a day. And when she's sick, you're there for her at the hospital, and you're taking her food and helping her and talking her to sleep, and trying to lift her spirits up and stuff like that. Even if she's in the hospital, I'm still trying to lift my mama's spirits up over the phone. And if I can't get there, I play music on my laptop, let her hear old school music. I was that person. I'm looking at my granddaughter. I ended up leaving there July the 8th, 2014. So that was just me being there. So that's May, June, July, about 2 months, I want to say. Came back. It was terrible. My sister's children, her child, I say children because it was her daughter, her oldest daughter, and 3 of her grandchildren was killed, and her son's girlfriend. And then that same week, my brother that was murdered in 2011, his daughter, which was my niece, both of them on that same week was murdered. Different people, different days and days. I said, you know what? God brought me back here to go through it with my family. Mama, the beginning of the year, 10 days before my birthday, okay? So that was January 20th. My granddaughter's birthday, the one I have, is 10th. So 10 days after hers, 10 days before mine, okay? And then we laid her the rest of the day after. I don't care what no one say. I would never, and if I did, I would have to have something had happened to me to forget that. And then that same year, my daddy's brother, I just found this out, passed, or somebody did something to him too. Disclaimer, I'm not for certain. That happened in April. I think I was gone then. I might have been here. And then that same year, my sister, baby sister's oldest daughter, and 3 of her grandchildren, she had 4 kids. The oldest one is still here because he wasn't in the vehicle. That following year, I ended up moving in with my oldest sister. I mean, not my oldest sister, excuse me, the sister under me, I meant to say, to help her. I'm not going to get into that at the moment because I listened to her baby girl say, I want somebody to help my mom so she can live. I took all this, absorbed it, didn't tell no one, didn't even tell my sister. I just was saying, can I come over, visit, stay the night? Next thing you know, 2 years and 3 months later, or 2 months later, I end up living with her to help her live, okay? For 3 years to pass, her daughter was murdered. My kid's father was murdered the year before, 2017, on Father's Day. You hear me? Okay. So who the hell got any damn rights to tell you anything when you lose a loved one? That's a selfish person. When I went through all that, 2017, I want to say November, I started living. I didn't care about no one for real, but me at that moment. Lost the true love of my life, my kid's father. Was there with my children, seeing them hurt. since 2017 and still to this present moment. But the beginning was hell for me. I did not have no support but one person, but I didn't have nobody's shoulder to cry on because he was far away. He wasn't in the same state, but he would call me, soothe me, talk to me, and say sweet things to me. And I'm not gonna lie, I can't say I did not have no one. I had to fix myself because I did. Okay. From 2017 to 2021, I want to say. Well, actually, 2020, I got started my weight loss journey, which was June, July. Then November of that year, my spiritual journey. And then that following year, the pastor, I ain't gonna lie, my heart was broken because I was healing. I was opening up. I was being truthful about myself and feelings and things I've been through. Can't nobody tell me I better not say what I've been through. I've been through it. Okay? I do not put your name on it. I'm not trying to be out here being messy. But I'd be damned if somebody sit up here and say, girl, you sit up there lying. No, you're lying. I'm not lying. I know what I've been through. I have receipts. Even when my ex-husband did what he did to me, I had court. That's just how much it was messing with me mentally. Because he said he wasn't. He didn't know it. I went over to my mom's house, get my hair done. It was on a Sunday, the day before my birthday, all da da da. I had put a handheld recorder underneath my sofa. Yes, I did. The next day when he went to work, I went and got it and clicked it. I heard my baby. At the time I had a foster child, but she was my baby because she came to my house and lived with me for days. She was 17 days old until she was almost 3. No one gave me a dime, but one, yeah, I take that back. I got $150. Other than that, all the money, milk, Pampers, clothes came from me. Yes, yes, yes. They kept saying she was kin to me because my mom and my sisters and my niece knew the parents. They tried to put that label kinship. She wasn't kin to me. Nevertheless, I don't care. When I got that baby, I felt like I just gave birth. I looked like hell. My ex-husband, he camcorded me. It was like I brought a baby home from the hospital. I looked like crap. But I gradually got back into it because hell, at the end of the day, my baby was 12, 13. I've been through it. I went from here to there, probably. Everybody probably said, what the hell is she talking about? I'm talking about things people go through. I'm talking about what I've been through. I'm talking about what I see on the platforms or social media sites or what have you. I'm talking about reality life things. I'm talking about my life. I'm talking about my truth. I'm talking about my journeys. I'm talking about my struggles. I'm talking about my weight loss journey, spiritual journey, depression and anxiety. Never suicidal, because I'm not going to kill myself. And the age that I am, happier, but sad too. Explain that to me, sister. Sad for my granddaughter. I'm not sad. I'm not really going through nothing, but I guess I am, because my heart is a little broken for her. But me, no. But I told someone, who's that? Naraya? Okay. Naraya? Okay. I just want to see you because I heard that big splash. That's why I say that. My heart goes out to her. I have to rearrange my living arrangements and stuff like that for her. She's a minor. I'm an adult. I have to cook. I have to clean. I have to do this, do that, showing her things that she should already know. whoever watched this video and they take offense to it, you need to whom it may concern. Okay? I love my children. I love my grandchildren. But I'd be damned if people think they're gonna come to me sideways, act like I'm hurting their feelings because I said certain things. You selfish individual. Because if I want to hurt you, I can put your name out there. This is me, my life. Until I say, my boyfriend, my children, or myself, per se, say, and get messy, take heed to what I'm saying. I'm talking about life. I'm talking about things that I see all the time on social media about husbands and wives and relationships and people falling out and fighting and killing on the social medias and things like that. Walk away. Hurt is hurt. I done hurt many a times, from a kid on up to adult. I still hurts. Like I just said, for my grandchildren or my children, whatever they're going through, my heart hurts. But I'm not going to hurt in a way for a relationship hurt. Hell no. No, no, no. And the people say, everybody go through something. You're right. I have been through something. But I refuse to go through anything else. So on this note, be you, do you, for you, and love you. Because you are a jewel. And don't you forget it. Until next time.